Hi, welcome to Tarot After Dark. So, this video is going to be on the coronavirus. So, I think I said in my last one that one was going to be my last video, my last read that I did on the virus, but I wanted to do a little thing. So, now U.S. officials are prepping for it because there are some cases here in the U.S. as of now. I know Italy had a big blow up, basically, within the last maybe 72, 96 hours. So I just wanted to see, because you do have people here in the U.S. that have it. There are cases, people being quarantined, but wanted to see what's actually going to happen for the U.S. and the coronavirus, basically, okay? So without further ado, let me get started. Spirit, messages for this reading. What is going to happen to the U.S. with this coronavirus? What is going to happen to its people, its leaders? What can we expect? What are the possible outcomes? Alright. Eight of Pentacles reverse. So that talks about not putting any effort into whatever work that you're trying to do, whatever project you're trying to build. This talks about being lackadaisical here, and maybe even delays in putting in work. Oh, Three of Swords. Okay, so health-wise maybe too. Maybe this could also, like, how would I say this? Because Swords does talk about mentality, but then you have here piercing the heart. So I do understand that it is, it does affect your respiratory system. In a sense, I have to look it up a little bit more, but maybe this is literally saying it could cause heart problems, delays in functions, causes things to not work properly. Now, in relations to people and the government, the Three of Swords here, I mean, that does represent betrayal, hurt, frustration amongst the people. The Devil reverse here. So this talks about getting away from anything that doesn't serve you. So health-wise here, so maybe it's like somewhat of a warning, like health-wise. If you are overdoing it, like drinking too much, let's see, maybe taking not the right dosage, like going over things of that sense. Maybe this is just telling people to slow down. Also, that is getting away from anything controlling here. What's the Devil reverse? Okay. Death. Okay, so death is an ending here. Transformations. Let me put this a little bit more down here. But this is basically an ending, transformations and stuff. Not necessarily literal death, but what is death? What is death? Queen of Cups reverse. Okay. So, Queen of Cups reverse, that talks about being melodramatic, being very sad here. Even causing a hell of a lot of drama. I'm trying to really get this. You know, because this is basically stepping away from what does not serve you, what's not good for you. Mainly because it could literally cause death, or it could cause a change here that maybe you don't like. There's a need to really change the dynamics of things, because maybe of a this is confusing. I was not expecting this. I wasn't. Queen of Cups reverse. Sadness. A lot of sadness. Perhaps. I don't know. Maybe things will become clearer. What else here? What could we expect for this coronavirus in the U.S.? Eight of Wands. The World. Okay, so this is like, again, like these two do represent a lot of changes and transformations, like endings of cycles, endings and new beginnings here. So in the moving, and then this Eight of Wands, the World. So this is like taking action, moving forward to take action to really change things, to start over new. What else happens to the coronavirus in the U.S.? Alright, so the High Priestess here. You do have people that are watching it, though. But this also talks about secrets. The High Priestess can talk about secrets. So what's the High Priestess telling me? What's this High Priestess? The King of Cups. Okay, so I have a King and a Queen of Cups here. So this is a very intuitive individual here. This is somebody here that's not revealing a lot. He's keeping a lot to himself here. Maybe he does care about the people. The Page of Wands. Again, this is more action. This is also good news. This is opportunities here being presented. What else is the High Priestess? The Hermit. Yeah, you have somebody here that's on hush mode right now. Oh, this reminds me, this video is just for entertainment purposes. I forgot to say that at the beginning of the video, and I should have. But this is a very wise individual here, somebody that's taking a very gentle approach. There's somebody here that knows a lot. They know a lot of information, this person's very intuitive. He's keeping to himself here. Yeah. There is a person here that more than likely coming up with a solution, but at the same time, they're not saying it out in public. Perhaps. Maybe what could hurt us a lot is people not putting a lot of effort towards working on this virus, which is going to actually hurt a lot of people. So this is more than likely possibly stepping down from a very egotistical way, maybe stepping away from fear, stepping away from control, things of that nature. This also talks about again with health, this talks about stepping away from things here that really can deter, like addictions and stuff, needing a change in lifestyle, a complete 360 here. Because of this, it's going to really mess with people emotionally as well too. Also a lot of crying this card could represent here, a lot of dramatic, maybe a lot of unnecessary drama that's unneeded here, like upheaval possibly. What else could happen here? This coronavirus, what else could happen? Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands. A lot of action definitely is going to be taken here. This is definitely taking on new approaches here, new starts, and Nine of Wands here. It is going to cause a lot of stress on people that are going to be doing this. So also remaining guarded here. So more than likely encouragement of people to remain on their guard. How would I say this? Like stock up maybe? What else? The Hierophant. Yeah, that is representing the government. So the government here is going to spend a lot of time taking a lot of action. It is going to cause them a bit of stress. What's this Nine of Wands telling me? Seven of Swords. Oh. So the Seven of Swords here, it can also talk about travel, but this is kind of running away from the scene of the crime. This is deception. What's the Seven of Swords in? The Four of Pentacles. Reverse. Okay, so something here, when this is reverse, this card, this talks about opening up here and also giving freely, not being a miser, not being selfish anymore. Also, this is letting go of protection, because this is protecting yourself. This is basically opening yourself up to attack. So somebody could possibly try it. Maybe I'm trying to like keep an open mind. Maybe somebody dealing with the government with this Hierophant card. What else? Page of Swords. Yeah, information, more information here, possibly going to be released about something. Fast information. Also, that's news that you don't want to hear. Four of Swords. Excuse me. So Four of Swords, health-wise, can talk about having an illness, being bedridden too. I think maybe in other past readings that I've done for the coronavirus, like this has come out, but this is being on bed rest. This is also taking a time out, since we are talking about your immune system as well too. It's going to cause people to really take a chill pill here. Take rest. What else? That's also talking about contemplation. Yeah, and you have Justice here, so a lot of law, a lot of authoritative cards. You have Justice and the Hierophant. Maybe news coming about something that people are literally sleeping on, and it's not fair to the people. Because there's a lot of misinformation going around about the virus, to be perfectly honest with you. And what I will say again, because I've said this in another video, the coronavirus has always been around in a sense. The common cold is a coronavirus. But the thing is, the only way that a person would die is if they have a very, very weak immune system. Otherwise than that, the average time to have a common cold would be like a week or two, depending on your system, to be perfectly honest. Also, the flu, I believe, would be a coronavirus or something. But a lot of people do die from that than they would just from the common cold. Tell me about this Hierophant card. Three of Wands reverse. Okay, so Three of Wands is a card that does talk about travel, does talk about long distance. This also talks about not seizing, but looking at your opportunities from far away, looking at distant horizons, waiting for your ships to come in. So they may include a travel ban here. Also, they could they could fail when it comes to something, because this does talk about failure. What's this Four of Swords about? The Queen of Wands here. All right, so Queen of Wands. Maybe this is somebody here that has a little bit of authority. Wands is about taking action here. Also, this person can be very confident within themselves. Kind of be like a loudspeaker, but this person, whatever news comes out, is probably going to cause this person, I'm not saying to go into hiding, but to cause them to maybe shut up a little here. Or it cause a lot of people to think about whoever this Queen of Wands is. Who's this Queen of Wands? Ten of Wands, reverse. Okay, somebody here that's probably trying to lessen the burden. More than likely, somebody that's in the higher ups with this Justice card. Somebody here that could be maybe in Congress here with Justice, or maybe a regular lawyer. Then what's this Page of Swords? What's the news? Whatever it is. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this is also coming up with ideas. The Page of Swords, coming up with ideas. You see, Three of Pentacles is collaboration. This is teamwork here. So basically coming up with new ideas on how to really combat the virus once it fully does come into the U.S. If it does, hopefully it won't, but more than likely it will. Also, when it comes about people working together, maybe some sort of news could come out about them. Tell me what else about this Page of Swords. Okay. Queen of Cups again, and then Death. So, you gotta tell me about this Queen of Cups. Who's this Queen of Cups? Page of Wands. An amateur person here, or somebody here that tried to... This one to flip over too. It could be a melodramatic individual or somebody that tried to do something. Maybe tried to warn here. This is a person that was planning something maybe. Or looking out to the distance. Somebody here that's in charge of making decisions, or is trying to make a decision here based off an opportunity or some sort of news that this person gets. With Death here, this Page of Wands and Death. Whatever the news is, whatever can come, can cause an ending to something, or a death to whatever. A death to maybe the current news about the coronavirus and something new, or it could cause a lot of changes. Alright, so get some oracle cards out about this virus. What else? Things of this virus here. All tied up. So that's Eight of Swords energy. That's kind of being in your head about a lot of things. I usually don't take Oracle cards in reverse, but in this sense, I will. But all tied up, being all tied up in certain circumstances here, feeling like a victim. Yeah, being victimized, being an actual victim, being held hostage. 7th chakra, your crown chakra here. So, okay. Blossoming abundance. Now, this would just more than likely talk about the economy going down. Now, I know a lot of people are worried about tourism because of this virus, because nobody knows exactly how long it's going to go on for. Now, I know that some media outlet, they said that SARS or MERS, one of them, went on for about 8 months, 6 or 8 months here. And that is a long time, right? So that, and then also, since it kind of is in Japan, I just wanted to put that out there. So this is 2020, so the 2020 Summer Olympics was supposed to be in Tokyo, and they're talking about canceling that. And I kind of hope that they don't, because I'm kind of psyched for that, but still. So this can talk about the economy breaking down a little, losing a lot of money due to this virus. Also because, you know, internationally wise, we do trade with other countries, different resources. So this is going to slow down. All tied up can also talk about quarantines as well too. For people that show symptoms here or do test positive, I think they just quarantine them for like 2 weeks. And then the crown chakra. So this does talk about getting messages from the divine here. Also, I did say that there is like a very intuitive person. So I'm not saying somebody here is all knowing, but there is somebody here that's actually pretty smart that maybe they're listening to. What's this talking about? What's this card talking about? The King of Pentacles reversed. So that talks about somebody here that's not such a good businessman, loses money here or is a hoarder of money. The Tower reverse. All right, so somebody here could, maybe there's importance in listening to somebody that knows a lot here, that is relaying a lot of messages. Because this can talk about, the Tower reverse can talk about permanent damage or also a need to avoid that here. Maybe with this person. Whoever is being selfish in this matter, or whoever is not making things, or who has not taken physical action, because Pentacles is fiction, needs to, I mean, not fiction, physical needs to do so. What's all tied up about? 9 of Cups. 4 of Swords. All tied up. So 9 of Cups is about enjoying oneself. Quite frankly, it's about enjoying oneself and being very content. The 4 of Swords is taking a chill pill, so taking a rest. So this can also talk about drinking too, but this can also talk about overindulgence, even though the card isn't in reverse. So all tied up. I think this is really telling people to get their heads out of their asses, especially people that have a lot of money or are in government. Tell me about the 9 of Cups. 2 of Cups reverse. Due to selfishness or selfish acts here, there could be cases of partnerships here breaking down, like separating or being codependent on certain things, on other people. Oh, another thing too that kind of like came to my head, maybe once they actually kind of make this like a big deal here in the US, a lot of people, just like hurricanes, are gonna, like, you know, stocking up on supplies, taking too much here, and other people, because this can be a card of codependency, or things being one-sided here, but this can be like relying on other people and also being sick. This can be, what's the 4 of Swords? I'm cutting my own self off. 7 of Swords here. All tied up. This could be like escape or something, but at the same time, It could, something's going to catch up to somebody. What's the Seven of Swords here? I think it is escape. Because I did say something about quarantine, because the thing is, somebody here, this is being very much in your head, having a lot of anxiety. And this is also another card of traveling. Seven of Swords is a card of traveling, believe it or not. People do relate this card to traveling. This is moving out of the area, moving out of harsh places and into calmer waters, instead of having to just sit things out. So this could literally talk about a quarantine and people escaping, and I have said that before. But either way, the economy is going to take a hit, and people here, whoever this is, needs to really listen to whomever before things actually go to shit. But yeah, but I hope you guys like the read. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.